Okay, when I personally print photos from my originals, I do it a kind of different way. Take for example this photo of the sunset. It's still in its original size after I'd converted it from RAW and then into a JPEG, and the size is currently in inches 17.35 by 11.19. That's the actual size of the image as it stands. Now say a client wants a photo printed at 6 by 4 inches. I won't destroy the original, but I will, or I won't save it, but what I will do is open a new file and open it at the size that I want printed. So for example in this case it's 6 by 4 inch print, so new file 6 by 4, click OK, and that's now the file size that my client wants printed. I will then take my original photo and reduce it to fit that. So if we change this to inches, it's 17.35 by 11.19. Now as you said, there's going to be some cropping, so if I change the width to 6 inches to fit into that, it's only going to get to 6 by 3.87. So let's just do that, and if I click and drag it into that frame that I want printed, you can see I can either send this off to be printed, and when it arrives back I can crop that bit off myself, or what I actually do is go back to the original and resize it again. I will actually resize it to the shortest edge at 4 inches. That leaves a width of 6.202, and this is where I'm going to have to crop that 0.202 off. So if I now click OK and reduce it to the size I want printed, once again left click and drag it into the frame, you can see that I've got a bit of movement either side. All I ever do is just pick which I think looks best and try and center the sun, for example in that shot. Layer, flatten the image, and then I've got a image that is exactly 6 by 4 that I can now send off for printing, and I will not resave the original photo at those new sizes. I will just simply close it and it's done, and there I've produced a secondary print from the original that's the print size that myself or the client wants, and that basically works in the same manner for any size prints. So I hope that helps.